Good morning. It is February 6th and I've been living in Texas for almost a month now. I moved to the States December 1st, had a small false start in Florida, and then I came here like after the first week of January, so it'll be a month soon that I've been in Texas, and I'm here living with my grandmother. Houston is actually the city where I was born, and I never in a million years thought that I would ever live here, but here I am, and it looks like I'll be here, like I will be here for the foreseeable future. I have two jobs at the moment. One at a cafe, which is super cute, and one at an Indian restaurant with amazing food. I really missed Indian food, so I'm so glad that I have kind of direct access to it now. Also, I bought a car. It's my first car ever, and I'm driving myself places now, which is a new experience. Anyway, life looks very different from what it did or what I imagined it would, even just, 2 months ago. I didn't wake up too long ago, so I'm still waking up, and I think I'm gonna go have some breakfast and, see how I feel this day. I have work at 5 p.m. tonight at the Indian restaurant. So my grandmother's pretty religious and she's super cute. She leaves me these notes every day. So like sometimes when I come home late from work, I'll usually have a note, and then also in the mornings. So I'm collecting them a little bit. Last month, so in January, I ran 57 miles. This month I want to get up to 60, just to do a little better than last month, but I try to get in 5 miles. Not 10, 5. 5 miles right now. Let's go! It's way too hot. It's so hot. Alright, so I've been trying to play guitar regularly, but I'm definitely like at a plateau with my skills because I just know the bassline chords that pretty much let me play every cover. But there is one song that has like 2 chords that I don't have down very well, and it's We Choose by Her. And so the B chord is one that like I can play, but I can't play it quickly within progression. And then that's good. And then the C sharp, I also like I can get it down like finger by finger, but I can't play it like very smoothly within the song. So I want to be able to play this song smoothly by the end of this month. And so that means that I need to get the B down. It just takes me a minute, but I can do it. And then there's also like something poetically circular about how this chapter of life has brought me back to Houston, because this is my birthplace, and the whole concept of like go back to where you came from or go back to where you were born, like somehow like it's just on my mind. And so much of like connecting to Armenia was kind of about going back to roots, and then I never perceive like coming back to America as coming back to my roots because I don't feel rooted here at all. But there is something to be explored. I think there's something to be gained from exploring the place where I was born. I'm not quite sure how yet because I haven't really been able to imagine a life that I would thoroughly enjoy here. I'm enjoying this chapter here, but you know, like in terms of living my life, this is not the place that I would want to do that. But there's a lot to be enjoyed just living in this house as well, because this is the only house that we still have in my family where I have childhood memories. There are so many photos of me in different rooms of these house when I was just a little baby. And that's also pretty nice. Like, it's a familiar place, right? It's like a very new chapter, but in a familiar home.
La película. La película.
All right, it's now a month after all of those previous clips have been filmed, and February took me for quite the ride. Basically, after filming those few clips, I think the following day I woke up very sick. There's a Texas flu going around, and I definitely caught it. Then Grandma had a stroke and was in the hospital for 2 days. That was stressful. And then post-stroke, she wanted to do funeral planning, so we started doing that. And then while we were all preoccupied with Grandma's funeral planning here, my grandmother in Russia passed away. Babushka Maria died, and I'm so fucking heartbroken because I was like too preoccupied with my new life here and with like how hectic February was to be calling Russia regularly and stuff, and so I missed my opportunity to talk to her in like her last few days, and I've been pretty broken up about that. And so my mood was really low for like February for all of those reasons, but I was so relieved when the month was over. Thank goodness it was a short month as well. Yeah, and now we're a little bit into March, and it's almost 5 a.m. I need to head into my 5 a.m. shift at Javao. Today I have a full day of work. 5 a.m. here and 5 p.m. at Noon Merch. But yeah, but I rested a lot yesterday, so I'm good on energy levels. All right, I finished my first shift this morning from 5 a.m. to 12:30. And I just came to Costco to get gas. There are several things about the third world country versus first world country that I keep paying attention to. Number one being the water, the air, whatever. We all know that it's like ecologically better in Armenia. But one thing that makes this place feel very much like a third world country, or just like less developed, is that you have to pump your own gas, which nobody likes to do. There are no gas station attendants. Well, there are attendants, but it's not their default to pump your tank with gas. Like in Armenia, obviously you go, you don't even get out of the car, they do it all for you. That service feels much more first world, quote unquote, to me than this crap of like having all this money and all these fancy cars, but then like you're pumping your own gas. Alright, good morning. Today I'm in downtown Houston because I dropped my grandmother off at the airport, and so I figured I'd stop downtown since it's on the way back home to see what I can explore here. And I'm not sure what neighborhood I'm in, but it's pretty cute, and there's this Salvation Army family store behind me that I'm about to go into because it looks fun. And then I'm going to go to some art galleries, so I'm excited.
Shot and ran over and went broke. Man, I done got shot up 2, 3 other times. That fucked up my.
The first photographer I met was a Romanian, Bogdan. I thought he might be Serbian, but no. And the space is huge, so there's so much here for me to explore. And he said that today wasn't like one of the official opening days, so it's much less crowded, but also not all the rooms are open. But I don't mind, I prefer less crowd. Well, that was a mighty fun outing. I think I'm just gonna go home and also take care of a few things at home. I have a 5 a.m. shift tomorrow, so I want to take it easy today. But I'm very pleased with my little mini Houston outing, and we'll add to the Houston exploration on Monday when I'll come back downtown, because I also have another Monday airport run. So yeah, I'm in a good mood. I'm glad that I got like a change of pace for myself, and also I need to shift my perception of Houston a little bit, you know, like mold it for myself. Deep breath.